Hi my loves, welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Today I'm here with a dream. In this dream, I am in a room with my husband and we are just sitting there waiting. Like, we are not exactly sure where we are. We're not exactly sure what's going on. And I just recall us doing certain things like looking to cook something to eat, looking to just trying to figure out what's going on. Out of nowhere, we end up in an elevator. And this elevator, it was so weird because it was like glass all around us, and the elevator just rose up. And we ended up rising from out of the ground. So wherever we were, it was underneath the ground. And as we rose up, we saw that we were in a desert. As I looked closer, I saw that we were where I used to live in the desert. And as I'm sitting there, I start to see this huge casket. So like there's an elevator where we are, and then there's like this and the elevator is glass with kind of like gold trim, and then I see this casket inside of a glass box with gold trim and like train tracks. So like as we're sitting there, we noticed that the casket began to move. Okay, and then I saw the some of the people that lived there standing near the casket, and they were walking towards the direction where the casket was moving. And yeah, that's the dream. Okay, it was a very weird dream. Very, very, very weird. Very weird. Very strange. Okay. The scripture comes from Isaiah 11. A shoot will come up from the stump of Jesse. From his roots, a branch will bear fruit. The Spirit of the Lord will rest on him. The Spirit of wisdom and of understanding. The Spirit of counsel and of might. The Spirit of knowledge and of fear of the Lord. And he will delight in the fear of the Lord. He will not judge by what he sees with his eyes, or decide by what he hears with his ears. But with righteousness he will judge the needy. With justice he will give decisions for the poor of the earth. He will strike the earth with the rod of his mouth. With the breath of his lips he will slay the wicked. Righteousness will be his belt, and faithfulness the sash around his waist. Okay, so who is for somebody, there was someone that had did some kind of wrong to you. You know, there was someone that mistreated you. There was someone that I don't know exactly how to say it, but there's someone that mistreated you. And I feel like as I was watching everything interact like with that dream, I kind of felt like the people that were there didn't know that I was there. So for somebody, it might be a situation where God, you're waiting and you don't understand why you're waiting. You don't understand why God has you in this position, and it's like you kind of feel like you're in limbo, but you're okay. You're in limbo, but you're okay. You're not starving. You're not without. You're not struggling. You're just kind of confused as to what God is doing right now. And that's how we felt when we were inside of this room. And then once the elevator went up, I was like, oh snap. So it's like God is saying that he wants you to see this. He wants you to see what he does to this person or these persons, because it was a group of people that, and it was just like God had did so many things. Like, you know, God had did so many things. He moved in such a way. And I just feel like because I think I saw one person that was in a wheelchair. There was one person was in a casket, and they were all dressed in black, headed to wherever they were going to deal with this. And you know, I just feel like God is saying that this is going to be something that you are going to see. This is something that you are going to obvious. Like, this is not going to be something like that's going to be hush hush. This is something that you are going to witness before your eyes. And it's something that God is doing this. Okay, because this, for whoever this is, God chose you for something. God chose you. God chose you. God chose you. And like, whatever the case may be, regardless if this is someone that rejected you, or this is someone that God asked, like for somebody, God asked this person, this person or these persons to help you in some kind of way, to assist you in some kind of way, and they rejected you. And they didn't just reject you and say they didn't want to help you and go on about their business. They rejected you. They mocked you. They made fun of you. They ridiculed you. God is saying that this person took it to a whole different level. They didn't just say, oh, that they didn't want to do it. Like, they made a sport out of making fun of you. They made a sport out of talking about you. They made a sport out of looking down on you. They made a sport out of trying to make you seem a way that you're not. And God is saying that he is going to allow you to see what he is going to do to them. He will hold you stagnant just so that you can see. But once again, this is not, I'm going to say, I didn't say this already, but I'm going to say it now. It's not something to laugh at. It's not something to, you know what I'm saying? Even when I saw this in my dream, I wasn't, laughing, or I wasn't feeling like that's what they get. It made me feel like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, God is saying that he is just showing you, because this might be for someone, you feel like, when someone does something to you, or when you feel like you have no one to defend you, or you feel like no one is coming and standing by you, and nobody is comforting you, because this might be a situation where these people, they were wrong for what they did to you. They mistreated you. They may have ganged up on you, and they made you feel so left out and so alone, and you just felt so sad, and there was no one to come to your defense. And I just feel like this is a situation where it was so obvious that you were not the problem, but because everybody was coming against you, they made it seem as though you were the problem. God says that he is going to show you, he's going to show up and show out for you, and he is going to show you, as well as the rest of the world, that you were not the one that was wrong. You were not the problem. You were not the one starting issues. You weren't the one. And for somebody, they may have even been telling people that you were beefing with them. You were starting problems with them. You were arguing with them. You were being mean to them, and you haven't done anything to them. They just picking on you and messing with you. They didn't want to do what God asked them to do to help you, and that's fine. But to take it a step further, they tried to ridicule you, and they tried to just drag your name through the mud, and they just wanted to do any and everything they could to destroy you. But once again, you are the shoot that came up from the stump of Jesse. God says that you are meant to bear fruit. God says that his spirit rests upon you. So just as in this dream, I was sitting there, like I said, we were in a glass elevator. Nobody could see us, but we could see them. And I feel like God is saying that this is a situation where you will be able to witness something. You're going to witness something. You're going to watch something. And this is your, this is God's vengeance. This is not even, like we already know, vengeance belongs to God. This is not your vengeance. This is God's vengeance, okay? Because whenever this group of people attacked you, they didn't realize it, but they attacked God. Okay, because God is the one that sent you there. God is the one that sent you to them. Okay, regardless to if, and I feel like it was really somebody was supposed to help someone. Someone was supposed to assist someone, and they revolted against what God asked them to do. And they, not only did they revolt and decide not to assist you, but they attacked you. And God is saying that he is not happy about this. He is not going to be, something is going to be removed from this person, because like I said, it was a huge casket. And this is going to be something important, because this casket was not built to where it would go in the ground. It was built to where it kind of just went around, like it traveled the area, it traveled the property. It was almost like whomever was in there didn't want to ever leave, or like they wanted to be able, like if they decide like to have different events with this person, I don't know how to explain it. It was on train tracks, and if they wanted it to come to this area, they just press the button and they go over there and they go over there and they go over there. And it's almost like it was a constant reminder of that person and a constant reminder of what happened to them. And I just feel like God is saying that this is not going to be something small. He is going to really impact whoever hurt you, because in reality, you didn't do anything to them. You didn't do anything to deserve that. You didn't deserve that treatment. It wasn't right. And what they didn't know is that God chose you. Okay, what they didn't know is that they did that to God, because God is the one that sent you towards them. God is the one that sent you needing help. God is the one that requested for them to help you, and instead of them helping you, they, like I said, they hurt you. And I just feel like this is a situation where you felt completely helpless. This is a situation where you felt completely attacked and nobody came to your defense. Nobody said, oh well, nobody said anything. Nobody stood up for you. And God is saying that He is the one that will reach out His hand and receive the vengeance for you. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.